W8ITC.
W8ITC. This is W5KUB. Got a good signal on you. You're coming in very good, even though we do have some QRM on here. Over.
No, that's good to hear. Just put up a AV680, and they like the second contact on
it. Well, I'll tell you, the QRM is still bad. I'm going to move down about a half a KC. I'm going to move down just about a half to 71, 78 and a half. We're going to try it there.
Okay, W5KB, W8ITC.
Yeah, I got a good copy on you. W8ITC, W5KUB.
Okay, well you're coming in good here, so let's see who else is out there.
Okay, we'll jump in here in a minute. Did you say you're trying out a new antenna, or you changed something there? What was it, over?
Yeah, I put up a AV680 vertical a couple weeks back, but actually this is only the second contact on it. First one was the other day to that special event station for the Route 66.
Okay, Dennis, this sounded really good up here. It's good and loud, and I didn't look at the S meter, but we moved down just enough there. There's a really powerful station on, I guess he's on 81, so we moved down a little bit, and of course there's no trouble at all copying you there. Let's see if there's any other stations that want to jump in here and check into Roundtable. This is Whiskey 5 Kilo Uniform Bravo.
Good evening, Tom. Victor Alpha 3, Oscar Romeo.
This is Kilowatt 8, Victor India, November. You are 20 over here in Michigan into my portable station, over.
Well, that's good. That's what we strive to do, at least 20 over. But usually we're not near that good there. I had a couple check in. This is Tom, T-O-M Tom, and we're in right outside of Memphis, Tennessee. Let me turn it back to the 8 station up in Michigan. And I guess that's Dennis there. K8VIN W5KUB.
Roger that. The name here is Kevin, and I am currently portable with 100 watts and a IC 7300 and a 17-foot telescopic whip, vertical, mounted on an 8-foot aluminum tubular speaker stand, along with a Wolf River coil and 3 radios, over.
Well, Kevin, it's doing a great job for you. You got a very good signal. It's a solid S9 here, and sounds really, really good. Man, I wouldn't do anything different there. You're doing real good, Kevin. Kevin, this is Roundtable Net. We got you down as a check-in. Stick around a few minutes. We'll come back around to you. This is Roundtable Net. It meets every Tuesday night at 5:30 p.m. Central Time. And it's just a sister net to our live ham radio show that we have every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Central. So if you want more information there, check on QRZ and it'll fill you in on it. Let me pick up the other stations that we're trying to check in there. Kevin, VA3OR, this is W5KUB, and you're loud too.
Well, thanks, Tom. Good evening to you. Sorry I haven't been around for the last couple of rounds there. Things get busy, you know how it is. Life kind of takes over, and the hobby sits on the back burner. So I keep getting down here and turning on the radio after the shows are over, and you're long gone and missing out on all the fun stuff. How are you?
Oh, doing pretty good there. I hope people find us. We've moved down about a KC and a half from our normal operating position here, but no trouble at all copying you. You're just sounding good here, Kevin. Well, let me take a standby just a second, Kevin. I'll be right back with you. Hey, bud.
Yep, no problem.
Okay.
Are you on camera?
Yeah, the camera up there. It's okay. It's okay. You can see it up there. You can see what. I mean, it's not that much. Yeah. Okay, I'm back, Kevin. VA3OR and the group W5KUB. Very good, Kevin. I got you down here in the log, and we'll try to come back here in a minute. Don't know how busy it's going to get tonight. Let me see if Dennis is still in there with his vertical out there. W8ITC, W5KUB. Well, Dennis may have left us there. I don't know. Okay, we're taking check-ins. Any new check-ins for Roundtable Net? This is Whiskey 5, Kilo Uniform Bravo. Okay, KG5, the JPU, W5KUB, got you in here again. You're doing fairly good, not terribly strong, but you're doing pretty good there. And how's things down in Texas today? Well, okay, very good. All right. Well, we are webcasting. We do have the webcast up for the net. I don't know if anybody's watching it there, but there was a couple weeks that we did not webcast the net, but we had several people asked about it, so we put it back on. Well, very good. Hang in there. We'll come back around and get you in just a minute there. Any other check-ins for Roundtable? This is W5KUB.
November Alpha 4 Lima.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them in here, but I did hear very loud, NA4L. This is W5KUB. Hello.
Hey, Tom, this is Dave over here in Virginia. I'm here in the Blue Ridge Mountains, near Hillsville, Virginia, a little town. I'm about 60 miles to the southeast of Bristol, Tennessee, right down here on the North Carolina border. I'm very close to where, where Interstate 77 comes off of, or out of Virginia into North Carolina. I'm really close to that location. Sounding good here in the mountains. Hope things are good with you, Tom. Over.
Oh yeah, they're fine here. It's starting to get warm back here in the shack. I don't know what's going on, man. Need to get my air turned down. But man, I tell you, I never heard a signal as strong as yours. I mean, you usually have a pretty good, strong, loud signal, but man, you're gangbusters today.
Well, thank you. Well, I don't know if I've got an Omni array that I use a lot with the nets that I run around here and there. Right now I'm on two-phase verticals that are headed west, or kind of southwest, and that's what I'm on. That's what I'm on right now. And you're peaking 20, sometimes 30 over on me here on these things. So I got a question for you real quick. The Lifespan Standing station that was going to be on, do you have information on that? And I know you put it out from time to time, but it seems like I don't receive it on Facebook until like the next day. So I miss it, Tom. Over.
Well, I don't have the specifics because it is not exact. My friend, the director out there, posted yesterday that they would be on tonight, and I have not seen any posting yet of the frequency. Probably within the next hour, I'll probably see something pop up there, and we'll try to announce that for you there if you're interested in working them there. Tuesday night is the night that they do basically it's the live, they have the live audience and the filming of the show. So all that's going on right about right now. So they usually get on after that. NA4L W5KUB.
Okay, Tom, very good. Understand. All right, well, it was, I've worked them before, but I haven't actually worked them from the set. I think this was, gosh, it's been back when they first started having the ham radio on there, and I caught them on and worked them. But I don't think they were set up at the set, actual set there in Mike's office that you see on TV. So I was going to see if I could catch them and have a QSL maybe from the set there. That's what I was after. Okay, I know you want to get these other folks. I'm going to get out of here. We'll be listening around. Thank you, Tom. And take care. Big signal here in the mountains of Virginia. This is an editorial.
Okay, well, Dave, you're a solid 20 over. You rock the whole band when you get on there. If John posts something, I'll announce it on here in a minute when I see something pop up there. See you later, and thanks for checking in here. There were some other stations checking in, so let me listen again for check-ins for Roundtable. This is Whiskey 5 Kilo Uniform Bravo.
Kilo Bravo 3 Zulu Victor Hotel. Kilo Bravo 3 Zulu Victor Hotel.
Yeah, KB3 Zulu Victor Hotel. This is W5 KUB. My pen ran out of ink. I got to get another pen. How you doing tonight?
Doing pretty good. Pretty good. Kind of hot. Got a little humid here today. And I've got you on my older antenna that favors south. So I'm kind of hoping I'm getting a good signal down to you. So how do I sound down there?
Well, I got a pretty good copy. You definitely came up during that transmission a lot stronger than you were originally. So I don't know how the fading is tonight. I haven't really paid a lot of attention to it, but we're hearing you pretty good tonight, man. And let's see, you're up in PA, right? Pennsylvania.
Yep, here in Pennsylvania, right up in the light.
Okay, well, it's interesting. We've been getting some pretty good signals from Pennsylvania and that area up there on a number of the nets. Used to, I never heard that much up there. I don't know if you guys just didn't get on the air, or maybe my antenna is the propagation now that kind of aimed that way. Well, hey, thanks a lot for checking in, and we will come back around to you in a few minutes if you're hanging around there. Any other check-ins for Roundtable? This is W5 KUB.
Kilo Delta 5, Papa, Uniform Romeo.
KD5 PUR. This is W5 KUB. Hello, man. I hadn't heard. Let's see. Did you check in last week? I don't think I've heard you in a week or so. Okay, well, you kind of took a fade on me that time, but I got you in the log here for the Roundtable Net. Thank you for checking in, and we'll see you on the live show tonight. This is Roundtable Net. We meet Tuesday nights at about 5:30 p.m. on 7180, plus or minus a little bit, depending on interference. Tonight we're a little bit lower. But we want to thank those that are already checked in. The net's open to anybody out there. You don't have to be a member of the group, and you don't have to watch the live show. But we will be having our weekly live show tonight at 8 p.m., and we hope you guys will join us there. You can get more detail if you look at the QRZ site for W5KUB. Tonight we're going to be talking about some helically wound magnetic loops. Very interesting. I think you guys are going to be interested in this. Joe Eisenberg is back with us with some more kits. Dave Kassler is going to be back with us, and he's going to be talking about the new RigPi. He got his working, and we may open the phone lines up. We've got local phone numbers in 65 countries for people to call into the show. Let's see if there's any other check-ins for Roundtable Net. This is W5KUB.
Norway 7, X-ray, Golf Romeo.
Yeah, N7 XGR W5KUB. How you doing tonight, Bruce?
Oh, I'm doing okay. But just trying to tune around to find you there. But yeah, there was somebody up on 81 there that just had to move down here in this area. So got tuned in though. So there you go. All right. Well, yeah, I got yet to even hook up 5 volts to it for one of the rig pies, but what I'm waiting on is well, an unpopulated module. Basically, it's where that IC is on the RJ45 board. Well, I have my own cable. But the pinout is different than what the MSJ unit produces. So I'm going to have to actually wire up my own header adapters. They're sending me, MSJ is sending me a header adapter, so I can actually get that wired up myself. I already have it all pinned down. I know how the numbers to get everything up and running. So it's going to a mic connector on the radio. So once they get that, then I'll take it to
Okay, Bruce, real fine. N7XGR W5KUB. All right, very good on the cable and everything. You know, I started out as one of the first beta testers, and I just used the standard computer audio cables. You know, the little 1/8" computer cables, and plugged them in the little 1/8" jack there. So that's the only cables I ever used. I never put one in the RJ45 there, but I just made my own cable, plugged into the jack, and ran it back to the back of the radio. And I think I ran the other cable over to the mic connector, and got it working fine there. Sounds good. All right, well, we'll see you after a while, Bruce. Hopefully you'll be tuning in to the show tonight. So stand by, and we'll try to come back around here in just a minute and see if you have anything new to report there. Are there any new check-ins for Roundtable Net? Call now. This is W5KUB. All right, well, I didn't hear anybody. It may be because we're down about a kilocycle and a half. People may not be finding us tonight. There's a very loud station on 7180, as Bruce indicated there. Let me call again. QRZ for Roundtable Net. Call now. Whiskey 5, Kilo Uniform Bravo. Well, I'm not hearing anybody, so we got a small group here tonight. Let me shoot it back up there to Kevin up there in Canada. Kevin, is our signal still holding up there? VA3OR W5KUB.
Hey, Tom. Yeah, small group, but I didn't have any problem finding you. Even from 7180, I could hear you. It was just a quick spin of the dial, and there you were. It looks to me, I found the visual here and watching everything. It looks like you've got the alpha up and running. How's that been working? You got everything all fixed up there, and no problem so far?
Yeah, not a single problem with it. You know, of course, I had the fan that went bad. I think that's what you're talking about, and I just knew I would never get a fan to fit that thing. and actually I got a fan that I had my friends down at Ameritron send me a fan they put in the Ameritron amps, and it's kind of an expensive fan. It's all cast aluminum squirrel cage, but you know, it's almost the exact same size as the fan that was in there, and I was able to actually put that fan in the same place. The new fan, it had a flange. It had a flange on all four sides where the air came out. I had to take my Dremel tool and cut the bottom flange off, and that sucker set right in there and matched right almost perfect. And I just about had to tear the amp to pieces to get that other fan out and get this one in, and I was hoping I didn't, you know, break a wire or something, you know, and cause issues with the amp. It's been modified. There were several modifications to the amp where they took the pin diodes out and put some vacuum variables and different things in there. So I was trying to be careful to make sure that I didn't, you know, screw the amp up. But hey, it's quiet. The blower is fairly quiet. Of course, I can hear it, but it's a lot quieter than the other one was, and I think it's blowing more air. So I think that's good all the way around. Over.
I'm going to say you did it right. There's definitely no problems. I don't hear any noise, any fan noise or nothing on the amplifier that gets through. All I can hear is your voice. So definitely did it right this time, and it's working good, and fingers crossed it'll hold out that way. All right, I'll let you move on, and I'll be riding along. Victor Alpha 3, Oscar Romeo.
Okay, Kevin, VA3OR, W5KUB. Thanks for checking in. And by the way, everybody out there, you can actually see this net if you go to W5KUB.com. You can actually see the net. You can see, well, you can kind of see the S meter and see how things are going here. We stopped webcasting the net for a few weeks. We were having some issues, but I think we got them resolved, and we're back on with it. But we'll be having our live show tonight at 8 p.m. Central Time, and I think it's going to be a good show. We're going to be talking about, it's a different type of magnetic loop tonight. It's a helically wound loop antenna, and they perform, you know, a 6-foot helically wound loop will perform about equal to a 15-foot regular pipe loop, or, you know, metal loop. So there's a lot of benefits to it, and we're going to have a guest on tonight that is running one of these that he built, and it sounds just great, from Georgia there. All right, let's see if there's any other check-ins. Check-ins for Roundtable. This is W5KUB. Well, I hear some tuner-uppers, and I hear some hellos, but I didn't hear anybody checking in. K8VIN, are you still with us, W5KUB? Well, let's go down to Texas. Let's go to Texas. KG5JPU, W5KUB.
K2YN.
Okay, I didn't hear Anthony. Is it K2YN? Go ahead. This is W5KUB.
Yeah, you just tuned in there. You're booming in here to South Carolina, Tom. Name here to remind you is John. And we're near the Smoky Mountains on the west side of South Carolina, where it was sunny today. Low 90s. You know, nice day, but a little hot for me. Just drop by to say hello. I mean, you really put in a beautiful signal here, Tom. Go ahead.
Okay, John. Were you up on 81 a few minutes ago?
No. Down on 68 about 5 minutes ago. Go ahead.
Okay, well, somebody else was on 81, and they had a really strong signal, and so we moved down. Normally, we have our net here on 80, but we just dropped down a little bit more. I'm thinking we've talked, I'm not sure, John, but Maybe I've mentioned this to you before, but I'm just outside of Memphis right now in our home near Memphis, Tennessee. But we have a home in Western North Carolina. Over.
Yeah, well, we did talk. A couple times we've hooked up, but you talked to a lot of people. Here, I'm looking back on my log. There you are, about 3 days ago. And so I always enjoy dropping by and saying hi. Yeah, you had mentioned that. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, I think you said you're in Western North Carolina. We've got a home there near Tuckasegee. Are you close enough that you even know where Tuckasegee is?
Well, I'm in South Carolina, the northwestern part of South Carolina, near Greenville. And yeah, I know it by seeing it on the weather maps. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I mean, I get you confused all the time with South Carolina, North Carolina. We're in Western North Carolina. Okay. Well, very good, John. Yeah, tonight, this is before our live show tonight, and we typically have a 40-meter net, and we've got a lot of new people and old people and visitors and different people just drop in here on the net tonight. You don't have to be a member of our net or watch a show or anything. It's just a great ham radio net here. And let me tell you, I think you hold the you hold the award tonight for the strongest signal. You're a solid 25 over 9 here. Over.
Yeah, you're doing the same thing, Tom. So it's in both directions. So I'm glad that's working out. We're running an Anon SDR radio, the Anon 7000, and a linear, the Alpha 8410 at around 1400, into a 40-meter doublet at 65 feet. And the broadside's east, northeast, south, southwest. Over.
Okay, yeah. I think, did we talk about the Alpha amps the other day? I've got an Alpha 86 I'm running here.
Yeah, I believe we did. You've got, what, an 86. Is that a pair of 4 CX800s?
No, it's a pair of 3 CX800s.
Okay, the triodes. Yeah, very nice tube. Excellent. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, well, that's what we're running, and our antenna's the 40-meter extended double zap. It's up about 80 feet. It's about 172 feet long, fed with open line. Try to put some up. I like to experiment with some wire antennas here, John. John, stand by just a couple minutes. Let's see if there's anybody else wanting to check in here. And if not, we'll continue with you and the group. Any other check-ins for Roundtable? This is W5 KUB.
Alpha Bravo 9, Alpha Hotel.
Contact.
Yeah, there's several in here. Go ahead, contact.
Hey, John. I just wanted to say hello to John down there. This is Victor Alpha 3 Oscar Romeo. Thanks, Tom. That fella there, he knows his stuff. He's got some pretty good equipment, and just wanted to, haven't heard him in a while. I usually hear him early in the mornings, and I just wanted to say hello. Thanks, Tom.
Yeah, well, Kevin, I have to unhook my antenna when he comes back to me. It just, you know, I mean, I never heard a signal that strong.
You should hear him early in the mornings when the band's really quiet up here. He's just about all I hear.
All right, well, there was a check-in, an Alpha Hotel, AH. Try again. This is W5 KUB.
W5 KUB, this is Alpha Bravo 9, Alpha Hotel. Just trying to get a radio check on dealing with some audio issues here. Alpha Hotel.
All right, I think we had 2 Alpha Hotels in there. We had one asking for a radio check. We hear you. But there are several people talking at the same time. So the AB9AH radio check, not terribly strong, but I think if the QRM's not on, we would be able to copy you pretty fair. Who was the other station? Not the AB9, but is there another Alpha Hotel in here? Over.
5 Alpha Hotel, 5 Bravo.
Okay, KB5, Bravo Alpha Hotel, W5 KUB. You kind of doubled with the other station there. How you doing? Name here is Tom, T-O-M Tom. We're outside of Memphis, Tennessee. What's your name and location? Okay, Brett, you kind of faded out on me. I think you said Louisiana there. You took a really deep dive there into the noise there. Stick around. We'll try to come back around to you in a minute. This is Roundtable Net. We meet Tuesday evenings at 5:30 p.m. Central Time on about this frequency. Any other check-ins for Roundtable? This is W5 KUB. All right, I didn't hear any there. I didn't hear anybody there, so let me shoot it back to John. John has the record for the signal today. That's for sure, man. K2YN W5 KUB. Back to you, John.
Oh, okay. Hey, great. You hit 30 over on that last time around, so that was your all-time high again. That's a lot on this S meter too. She don't give it away, and. The BAH, KB5 BAH is coming in here quite well. I'm in position for him, and I just thought I'd let him know. He was about 5 over 9, and at one point 10 over 9, so good job there. And, well, I'm probably going to hang on here for a little while, but at 7:30 I religiously watch Jeopardy, and I think, Tom, that's just so that I can find out what I don't know, and there's plenty of that. Go ahead.
All right, very good. I think I hear an English accent down below us here. All right, Jeopardy. You know, I watch this show a little bit, but I don't know. Maybe I'd be a little smarter if I watched it a little bit more there. 30 over signal, 30 over, my goodness. Man, wouldn't it be nice if you could do a signal like that everywhere? Sounds like you do that. I don't normally do that. All right, well, very good, John. Go watch your what do you call it? Your show there, Jeopardy. Yeah, there it is. And if you have time tonight afterwards, 9 o'clock Eastern time, join us. Join us on the webcast tonight. I'll see you later. I'll take a few more check-ins, John. K2YN W5 KUB.
Yeah, there's a Victor Kilo in there. Australia's calling you, Tom.
All right, well, let me listen for him. Victor Kilo, the Victor Kilo station. This is W5 Kilo Uniform Bravo.
I didn't get the call from this is VK6KJ, VK6 long time.
Yeah, I'm copying most of it. I think it's Victor Kilo 6KJ. I may have missed one letter, but I'm hearing you pretty good. I know it's morning time down there. Check out our QRZ page. We have a lot of people from Australia and New Zealand that watch our live show tonight. Our live show tonight will be in about 2 hours from now, and maybe you can join us there. Victor Kilo 6 Kilo Juliet, this is W5 KUB. Yeah, that's correct. Whiskey 5 Kilo Uniform Bravo. Whiskey 5 Kilo Uniform Bravo. Over. Okay, Stephen, real fine. What kind of signal report did you have on John on K2YN? Did you hear him? Over.
Yeah, I think there's another station there too, High Bob.
Yeah, it was K2YN. K2YN. He's always got a big signal. I was sure you were hearing him too there. Well, all right, Stephen. Thank you for checking in from Australia. If you don't have anything to do in a couple hours, in 2 hours, join us at w5kub.com. Okay, over.
I won't be at work at that time, but I will put it in the log here so I can make a point of it again sometime. Yeah, very good. Thank you for coming back. And I think we're in the K2 November, K2YN, is that right, John?
Yes, it is. Here is Kilo 2 Yankee November. Hello, Bob. You're coming in about S9, maybe better at times. Go ahead.
Yeah, good. I've done before. And you also have 9. A good 9 here as well. So very, very good. I got a bit earlier this morning just to check the long path because I think the antenna works. You're a nice signal. You're 59. Beautiful copies on go ahead.
Oh, yeah. That's good. This particular antenna seems to work well down your way, and I heard you calling in there and thought, wow, here's Bob in our evening, your morning. But it's fine to hear you. Tom has his hands full here with the group, so I won't keep going. But you have a great day. I hope work isn't too taxing, and great to hear you, Bob. Go ahead.
Roger. John, thank you. K2YN and 75KUB. This is a South Coast West Line. So thanks very much for allowing me to check in anyway. And I wanted to make just check if we were making this today. And that's fantastic. So somebody else said good morning. Who was that? Hey, Bob, WA3 Radio Sugar Lima. Boy, it's great to hear your voice here, Bob. How you doing? Yeah, good on you. Thanks. WA3 RSL. They take well, yeah, I don't think I've heard you any stronger there, Bob. Maybe a minor improvement on my antenna that's beaming long past for you. VK6KJ, WA3 RSL. 59, plus 10 on the peak, plus 10 on the peak. Bob, so how you been doing? It's really great to hear you on here. By the way, I heard some long path coming through yesterday about 2 hours earlier than this there. Go ahead.
Hey guys, Bob checked into our net. We've got a net going here. Would you like to move up with him? Over.
I got up there say 6 o'clock, say 5 o'clock in the morning. That would be here, which is I'll probably some Z. But anyway,
there's several talking to him about or Tom. Senate will.
Really appreciate you guys around and checking in and it's great to hear them. All I want to say back and thanks for coming back. WA3RSL. Thank you, gentlemen. I'll put it back to you, Frank, and I'll let you carry on. Thanks, guys.
All right, hey guys, we need to get the net back together. We need to get the net back together here. Would you guys like to QSY with Bob? Over.
Doing great down there. You're sounding great here on your radio, of course. The sun is about half an hour from sunset here, so it seems like a perfect time. VK6KJ, Bob 73, WA3RSL. Cheers. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Tom, and I look forward to logging onto your North Channel sometime, Bob. Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, Bob. Thank you very much, Bob. Thanks, VK6KJ. This is W5KUB. This is Roundtable Net. We are still taking check-ins for Roundtable Net. You can give us a call now. This is W5KUB.
November 8, Charlie Hotel Oscar, P Bravo number 3, Foxtrot Yankee Victor.
All right, I hit a couple there. N8CHO, we'll take him first. This is W5KUB.
Hey, Bob, this is Nate, November Alpha Tango Echo in Dayton, Ohio.
Okay, name here is Tom, T-O-M Tom, and we're right outside of Memphis, Tennessee, and this is Roundtable Net. We're glad to have you tonight, Nate. Over.
Thanks for taking my check-in. I just wanted to say thanks. I've watched your Roundtable a few times, and I've been following Josh, KI6NAZ, for his radio crash course. I just wanted to say thanks for checking.
Okay, real fine, Nate. Well, hey, if you got time tonight, go ahead and join us. I don't know if Josh will make it tonight on the show. Our show starts at 6 o'clock Pacific time, and he's driving home usually in all that California traffic, so it's really tough for him to make it a lot of times. But we work a lot with him, and he's a great guy and got a great YouTube channel there. Well, very good, Nate. Let me take a couple more check-ins. There was number 3. FYV, call now. This is W5 KUB.
This is Whiskey Bravo number 3, Foxtrot Yankee Victor. Name is Dave, Tom, Delta Alpha Victor Echo, located in Fort Worth, Texas. Just want to check in and say hello. You're about a 5'9" plus down here when things are right, but QSB and a lot of fading going on with the band tonight, so it kind of wanders around some, but you are sounding good down here. Over.
Okay, Dave, a good signal here, a good solid S9 here, and we appreciate you giving us a report from Texas. I've got a son that's moved down to Austin, and we're trying to get him on the air with some stealth antennas, and he just cannot hear us. He doesn't hear anything. He's got such a terrible noise level. I think we're going to have to try something different down here. But we're here in Texas pretty good here all the time. Thanks for checking the net, Dave, and if you're around this evening in a couple hours at 8 p.m., you can join us at on the webcast. Let me take there was a couple more check-ins. There were several people that were calling in, so I'm listening again. This is W5 KUB. All right, I didn't hear anybody that time. Okay, well, what a night, boy. The number of check-ins is lower tonight, but hey, propagation took us all the way down to Australia tonight on the net, so isn't that something? Roundtable Net, check-ins, call now. This is W5 KUB.
KC9, Victor,
KC9 UVZ, I think this is W5 KUB. Hello.
Hello there, Tom. My name is Lima Echo Oshkosh, Wisconsin.
All right, very good, Lee. KC9 UVZ. This is W5 KUB. Thanks for checking in. I heard you a couple times, but there were so many checking in on top of you there, it was hard to pull you out. But I copied you really good that last transmission there. Yeah. So what's going on up in Oshkosh tonight, Lee? KC9 UVZ W5 KUB.
Not too much. You got my call a little bit wrong. KC9
KC9 UVZ, Uniform Victor Zulu, is that right? Oh boy, I'm so sorry. I got two radios on. Somebody tried to help there, and that you were loud. I just all the letters were mixing up on me. So let's just try it one more time. I promise to focus all my attention on you, Lee, this time, and I promise you I'll get the call right. Give me your call one more time.
KC9
Okay, KC9 ZVZ, is that right?
Roger.
Boy, I don't know how I messed that thing up so bad. I tell you, that's looks like it's impossible to mess up. Boy, I really did it. Well, Lee, thank you for checking in to the net tonight, and check us out on QRZ for more information. And I just wanted to let you guys know our Facebook group is growing. We've got a ham radio Facebook group. It's called W5KUB. And we've got about 8,000 hams, in that ham radio group now. So I'd like to invite everybody to join it. And it's just a good place to keep up with the show, and also post your pictures of your shack in there. And a lot of times Katie Allen will take those pictures and we'll show them on the show. Let me check and see if there's any other check-ins. We'll probably close the net down in just a couple minutes here. Let's take a few more check-ins. This is W5KUB. Anthony, KG5JPU, I think W5KUB.
Am I sounding any better to you now? Over.
Well, you sound pretty good. It's 100% copy.
Are you on the double jet?
Well, that time it was only 70% copy. So the band is going up and down. Over.
Yeah, I was having trouble. I didn't understand. I didn't realize earlier you were talking. You had an Australian station talking, and I couldn't understand anything earlier.
Yeah, I flipped over to the vertical. You hearing me better on this antenna?
Yeah.
Did you say you're hearing me better here?
That is correct, Tom.
Okay, all right. We're on the 3/8 wavelength vertical out there. Okay, well, very good, Anthony. Thanks, and thanks for checking in. And I know we'll be seeing you on the show tonight. And I think we got some interesting topics tonight. So be there or be square. Over.
Yes, I do have a question, but I'm trying to read the Facebook page, being I'm having trouble seeing. Can't read very well. Are you doing a segment on a typical antenna tonight? Over.
Yeah, well, we're going to be talking about helical loaded or helical wound magnetic loop antennas, and it's some very interesting work going on there. And these things are working beautifully, and they're much smaller. A 3-foot helically wound antenna will just about perform like a 10-foot regular, metal loop antenna. So it's some interesting topics tonight we're going to be talking about. I was expecting our guest tonight to be on the net tonight. I talked to him yesterday on 40 meters, and he was booming in with his loop there. Over.
Well, that sounds great. I was at a club meeting this past week, and our club president went on a ham cruise, and he was operating using a loop antenna for his Tues and a loop antenna for his transmit, and it was actually working pretty well considering. Over.
Yeah, well, I don't know why he wouldn't use the same antenna for both. I mean, if you got room to put both of them up, just tune the bigger antenna. I don't know why he wouldn't use both. Over. I mean, yeah, use the bigger one. Over.
I'm sorry, he was using one antenna, but the way he was explaining to it how he was operating, how the receiving side of the antenna was working versus the transmit side, and he was also using some components, I think they came from Russia and so forth, and it was an interesting concept. He was also explaining to us how he had to set up his ground very carefully, because being on a ship, it's very difficult to make the ground. Over.
Well, okay. Well, that's interesting. Probably the variable, the air vacuum capacitors probably came from Russia. That's where most of them are coming from. And that's a good source from them. A lot of them come out of the Ukraine there, and they work a whole lot better than just a regular air variable capacitor. So it's important, and we'll be talking about that tonight. We got pictures of those. All right, Anthony, thank you, and we'll catch you on the show a little later. Let's take another check-in or two. This is Whiskey 5 Kilo Uniform Bravo. Well, I don't hear anybody. Don't hear anybody there. John, you still with us? K2YN W5KUB. I think he went to watch Jeopardy here. I was going to see how he was hearing this antenna, this vertical. All right, check-ins. Looking for check-ins for Roundtable Net. This is W5KUB. All right, I'm not hearing anybody, so I think I'm going to go ahead and close the net down. Been great talking to everybody. Please join us tonight for the show at 8 p.m. Central on W5KUB.com. Check it out in QRZ for more information if you're interested, and we'll see everybody later. I'll be standing right by here on frequency and monitoring just for a little while. This is Whiskey 5 Kilo Uniform Bravo. Oh, who was that calling? Who was that calling? W5KUB. Well, I didn't hear you. It sounds like somebody dragging a muffler down the road. I don't know what that noise is, but anyway, try again.
Kilo Delta 5 Papa Uniform Romeo.
Oh man, I know. Hey, I thought I recognized the voice there. KD5PUR W5KUB.
Yeah, I just got a quick comment. You sound better down here in Texas on that vertical than you did on your other antenna.
Yeah, it does pretty good for certain directions and I guess distances. It's got a much lower angle of takeoff than a standard quarter wave vertical. It's got a much lower angle, so I'm not sure where where we're bouncing back down to there, but it's interesting to try different antennas. Over.
Yeah, unfortunately, all I have put up here is I've got a 130-foot dipole fed with ladder line and a MSK 968 986.
Well, with that wire and that tuner, you should be able to get on any band. Over. Okay, I'm going to say 73, and we'll talk to you later. We're going to go get things ready for the show. KD5PUR W5KUB.
All right, KD5PUR W5KUB.
Good job there tonight, Tom. Pretty busy.
Yeah, who is that?
It's Alpha 3, Officer Russia.
Oh, okay. It does sound like you're there. VA3OR, W5KUB. Well, we had about 20 check-ins, I guess. It wasn't real great tonight. We even had one from Australia check in.
Yeah, that was impressive. That fellow that checked in earlier there, the K2YN, John there, he's a buddy of mine down in Simpsonville, South Carolina. He has an amazing station and runs some really, really good equipment. We can hear him just about everywhere.
Yeah, he was probably the best signal I've heard on here. He was doing 30 over 9 here consistently.
We get on every once in a while. We chat with him on 7580 early in the morning, and people are talking. You think you're turning the volume up to hear everybody, and then all of a sudden he comes on, and it's just wow, big signal all the time.
Yeah, it was big, all right. That's the kind of signal I'd like to have. All right, Kevin, I'm going to get off here, maybe get a bite to eat, and then get ready for the show. I think we got most everything ready, but I need to kind of follow up on it. We'll see you later. VA3OR W5KUB.
All right, Tom, and have a great show and enjoy, but don't get me wrong, his signal's not any bigger than you're up there too, They're always a huge signal up here in Ontario. Take care. We shall talk again. W5KUB, Victor Alpha 3, Oscar Romeo.
All right, 7-3.